Maybe. And hello, and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews for another Wild Card Wednesday edition. While the East Coast is seeing and preparing for some of Elsa, it's going to be that storm that's coming up the eastern seaboard. It's not going to be too crazy up in the New England area, but we're getting some remnants of it. So sit back and chill with the beer with the man down there in Florida that's got the
sunshine and rainbows here, man.
There you go. Miscellaneous Beer Reviews. Again, he is from Florida. My other New England mate over here, we got Bumpy Road from the state of New Hampshire. And from the state of Oregon, Beer Man.
I got hiccups. Cheers, man.
Right. So let's just go around the horn and talk about what we're drinking, pour it, give it an aroma, and we'll talk about some good beer. So let's start with Bumpy Road Brewery.
All right. So I've spent a good amount of time trying to find the hops that are actually used in this. About 10 minutes I did a search. Couldn't find what hops they use. But this is Lawson's Finest Liquids. It's hops a lot. It's an IPA. Comes in at 7% ABV. They use 8 different hop varieties from around the world. Hops a lot. It's an IPA. But they don't tell you what hops exactly. I guess it has something to do with a song from Fish. Because I guess Fish is like a Vermont band or something like that.
Fish is a old hippie band. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of rocky white head, mixture of bubble. Bubble. I want to call it bubble length. Bubble structure. Say that. It is a nice kind of straw yellow, gold, and very, very clear. This one is not a hazy, not a New England IPA from New England. It is from New England, but there's a lot of aromas coming off from the hops. First off, it kind of smells dank. I get a bit of a dankness, resinous, piney. Grapefruit underlinings. I'd say a touch of pineapple. There's probably more in there. Maybe I can find them later on, but there's plenty of aromas coming out of this. Cheers.
Cheers. That should be a good one. I'm looking forward to hearing about that. Nice. All right, let's go down to the state of Florida with Miscellaneous Beer Reviews. Brew.
All right. Yeah. So tonight I've got something from RAR. This is their Dark Side out of their Star Wars series. Can art's not coming up too great, but yeah, that's the dog dressed as Darth Vader. Yeah, American Sour, 6%. This is cherries, blueberries, toasted marshmallow, and habanero peppers.
Wow.
And it is dying to get out of this can, so Godspeed.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
Well, yeah, I didn't make.
Oh yeah, that's black, all right.
It's fizzing everywhere. It's still fermenting in the can.
Wow.
All right, it stopped.
Gnarly.
Jesus. Not too much mess. Yeah.
Whoa. Holy crap.
So yeah, you got about a 4-finger rocky, frothy head there. It's opaque, black, very dark. Sorry, let me clean my fingers. Yeah. Sticking to the glass, got the puree in there. Yeah, interesting looking for sure. I'll get the rest in there in a minute.
All right.
On the nose, I definitely get cherry, real big up front. Slight blueberry, toasted marshmallow is really not there. I guess there's maybe a little vanilla. But, yeah, I'm not really smelling. I mean, it smells sweet habaneros or sweet pepper. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe on the flavor, things will come around. Cheers.
Cheers on that.
Get that rest of that shit in there. Ooh, look at that
Looks like a
beer.
melted gray crayon.
Holy crap, it does.
All right. So from just so everybody can see it in some clear lighting from the actual Facebook page from the brewery, that's what those cans look like.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There you go. It looks like a puppy dog. This mascot looking dude from RAR, he is out of his mind stoned. All right, people.
Oh, yeah.
Bam. Let's go to Beer Man on that note.
Bam. Thumbs down. Oh, y'all. Come on. All right. That was black as all could be. Holy crap, dude. That would have been mistaken as a Sunday beer, dude. Bumpy's channel, dude. All right. So,
yeah.
This one is from Boss Rambler. They actually became a pretty widely known. They're becoming widely known, I think. A lot of people, at least I know Josh can get them. And they're out of Bend, Oregon, another Bend product. This is their Hang Juice. It's another hazy IPA, 7.2% ABV. It was packaged 5/25/21, so about 2 months old. What else can I say about it? Need a vacay? Hang Juice is here to take you away. That's the name of it. Good times and cold beers. Hang Juice with a heavy punch of juicy tropical flavor thanks to a radical combo of southern and northern hemi hops. Summers here. Take a sip and Hang Juice. So it's, ow, I just cut my nails, man. Ow.
Don't forget, everybody, while Beer Man pours that delicious elixir, don't forget to subscribe to everybody on this channel. Everybody's got a YouTube page. Look them up. Their names are to the left-hand side of their face. To the bottom left-hand.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Nice. So, hey, thank you for letting me be on your show tonight. I didn't, Thomas Metal. Hell yeah, dude. Finger head on the pour. I didn't pour the rest of it. Wanted to kind of get a nose in there. A little rocky on the top. White head. Nice lemon-looking colored hazy. Just another nice-looking hazy beer. These guys put on some great ones, too, so I'm really looking forward to what this one's all about. Cheers to you. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to this crazy-looking chat. We got Drunken One. And we got Beer Chugs. And yeah, apparently somebody gave us a thumbs down. Boo. Yes. That guy that the thumbs up down needs to bend over in Oregon.
Only because they're jealous.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we like to have some fun. So we're gonna do a beer from Warwick, Rhode Island. It's the Proclamation. They call themselves the Proclamation Ale Company, I think is what it is. Yep. This is called, if you can see that, there you go. It's called Swearwolves. It's a sour India Pale Ale with strawberries and basil, which apparently it's that flavor profile has been all the rage lately. Yeah. And they say no milk sugar was harmed in the making of this beer. Can't even really read that, but there you go. So this is a collaboration. I've never heard of these people. It's a collaboration with 4 Quarters Brewing Company, and it's got local strawberries to the Warwick, Rhode Island area from Wishing Stone Farm and local basil from Gotham Greens. Very cool. 6.5% alcohol, and I think it says this was canned on the 18th of June. So fairly fresh. All right, let's pour that in we got a Michelob glass.
All right.
The old school looking logo. All right. So as one would guess, this would have been a red color, but it's got more of like a peachy kind of look to it. Definitely on the peachy side. I'll just get rid of that logo so you can see the beer. And there's tons and tons of, well, if you look, there you go. You can see tons and tons of effervescent. And it is just that typical kind of milky, hazy looking New England style IPA with a one finger head. I think if you pour it more aggressively, you can get that 2.5 finger head, but it is a delightfully good looking beer for the most part. All right. Let's take a aroma sample of said beer. So yeah, typical New England style IPA where you're getting the tropical fruits and you're getting peaches and the grapefruit and a lot of pineapple and some oranginess to it. Then you start to get that sweetness from the strawberry, and you are getting that. You are getting a nice, fresh, green herbal scent from the basil. It definitely is giving this a really fresh effervescence, like not effervescence, but maybe that is the term. Just has a nice, refreshing type smell and quality. Not overly sour for the most part right now. I'm still just getting typical fruit sort of sour or fruit New England IPA style notes. So yeah, that looks good. I will be back around for my review in a little while. But until then, let's go to New Hampshire with Bumpy Road Brewery.
Right. The only other thing I can add to the aroma would be maybe a little bit of bready like aromas from the malt. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
I'd say light body, light to low side, medium body anyways. Fairly carbonated, at least in the moderate range of carbonation. Drying to the palate. Up front, a little bit of that bread note from the malt. The hops come off very resinous, piney. There's a bit of a citrus type note in there as well. And I would say more on the grapefruit end. Slight bit of like orange peel kind of goes into a bitterness. There was a little hint of an alcohol note as well, going into that bitterness. The bitterness is not harsh, kind of stays within that kind of like citrus rind type bittering effect. So kind of fruity in that aspect. A bit piney too. I would say there's that pine note that does kind of follow through and linger on. Yeah, I would say the aromas on this one definitely give off a larger bouquet of different notes than what you're getting or what I'm getting off the palate anyways. It's an IPA for sure. It's not a New England juice bomb. I couldn't quite say that it's 100% like West Coast style. So it doesn't seem as bitter as some of the West Coast IPAs, and there is just kind of that. It is piney and resinous and stuff, and yes, you can find like the citrus notes and all that, but it does seem like there's some type of like maybe a Midwest IPA. That's probably where I'd kind of land this one.
So it's more on the is it more on the malty? Does it have more of a malty aspect to it, like you would get from a West Coast IPA?
No, it's got that light bready note in the forefront.
Gotcha.
And then it's mostly just hops. I mean, it is that kind of resinous, piney note. It did smell dank in the aromatics at first, but It doesn't taste dank at all. It doesn't taste like marijuana. And it is just kind of that kind of grapefruit to orange peel, and a bit of a citrusy rind.
Gotcha. Does it stand out from any of the other stuff that Lawson's does, or Lawson's Finest Liquids does, or is it pretty on par with the kind of hoppier offerings that they do?
I'd say it's pretty on par. It's I had another one from them, the Hopzilla, I think they called it.
Yes.
I think I like the Hopzilla a bit more than this one.
Oh shit! That hurt a little bit.
Surprise.
Seriously.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not as disappointing as Sip of Sunshine was.
Okay.
Because we heard so much about that, and it used to be like it's just that's like an overpriced beer, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Sip of Sunshine.
I would agree with that. I like the what's the other beers that they do? They do like a littler series, a smaller one. The Super Sessions.
Super Session, yeah, the Super Session 8.
Yep. Mosaic cups.
They have a really nice Pilsner out.
Yep.
Sprag Mountain, I think it's called.
I think so. I'm on the website right now in the background here. Scrag Mountain. So,
yeah, then they have the little, is it the Little Sip or something like that?
yeah, they do have a little sip. Yep.
Yep.
That's 6.2%.
Yeah, the Little Sip's better than the Sip of Sunshine, I think.
I agree. I agree with that 100%. So cool stuff.
But yeah, I mean, I think it falls in line with mostly what they put out.
Nice. Cool. We'll sip and think, and we'll be back around. I want to make sure that we get to our new cast member from the state of New Jersey, James P. Madonna. What's going on, sir?
Greetings. Greetings. I just noticed something. Anyway, I have it's not much of a can. I have this
Wow.
this double IPA called Wizard.
Cool. Nice.
Okay, and let me see what information I can get off it.
Epic.
It's complicated being a wizard. That's their slogan. No, it's not complicated if you make things happen. If your magic works, like Powerball lottery numbers appear. You know,
That'd be nice.
not complicated. All right, we got alcohol. The alcohol content by volume 8%, and
Rocking.
they're really. It says Burlington Beer Company. Doesn't mention where it is. If it's Burlington, Vermont, doesn't say anything. I'm sure their website. Well, I can't be sure, but their website probably has more information. But that's it. They absolutely do not give any information. So I guess that's what's complicated about being a wizard. Is they're sworn to secrecy because there is no other information on here. I'm serious. I'm gonna have
I've seen somebody drink that before. I'm pretty sure it's a double IPA.
Yeah, it's a double. Yeah, let me.
That's what Bumpy
Wow,
gave
very
me.
hoppy.
You're gonna like that. You're gonna like their beers. They are very New England through and through and stuff.
Yeah. It's got that hazy
Wow. Alex boy.
West Coast or New England. Well, it definitely has the smell of a New England IPA. Got that citrusy grapefruit juice appearance, very hazy, and then you can see the effervescence, carbonation rather, very hoppy, floral and citrusy in aroma. Very, very nice.
Cool.
I'll leave it at that for now.
All right. Thank you, James.
The wizard, the mysterious wizard, and I will try to find Burlington.
All right.
I think you'll like that one, James. That's a pretty good one from them, Burlington.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, that looks right.
Could be
All right.
Vermont. You never know.
Vermont. You can't go wrong with you can rarely go wrong with a Vermont IPA, but I'm sure there's some duds out there. It's craft beer. Come on out. But try everything. Yeah, at least give it a chance. So here's what I'm doing tonight, James and crew. If you didn't see this already, we've got the Proclamation Ale Company from Warwick, Rhode Island. This is their Swear Wolves, the Sour India Pale Ale with strawberries and basil. So I just wanted to show this really, really quickly for you, James.
Wow. Strawberry and basil, you said?
And basil, yeah.
Wow.
So it's very, again, it's very New England IPA through and through on the nose. It's what you would expect, like in the beer you're drinking. But then it has some of that sweetness from the strawberries, and there's a nice freshness to the basil. So that's what I got going on this evening. I want to go right back to our main man, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews too.
All right.
RAR.
Yeah, so the RAR, what did I say? Cherry, blueberry, toasted marshmallow, habanero. That's the stuff. So now that it's actually settled down, it's not so lively. There's a bit of a vegetal note coming off. Like picking up, that's definitely the pepper in here. Yeah, so let's go into the sip. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very thick beer, full bodied. Tart cherries, tart blueberries are there right up front. Getting that fruit. As it starts to sit on the palate, it doesn't really dry on the palate, but you start to pick up that light toasted vanilla marshmallow flavor coming on. And I mean, it's milky. There's lots of lactose in here for sure. Real creamy mouthfeel on it. Now, for the habanero pepper that's in here, it's not really spicy. There's definitely a vegetal quality to it. Flavor-wise, you can kind of sense some kind of heat. It's more like a little tingle around the tongue and the gums more than just like something spicy would be, I guess, the best way to put it. Just a bit, you can taste it. And the vegetal qualities doesn't come through too much on the flavor, but it tastes pretty damn good. I wish it was. The only thing I think I'd knock this on is I wish it did have a little more heat to it for being a habanero infused beer, but definitely unique for what it is. The melted gray crayons. Yeah. It tastes good though. It looks definitely the most weird looking beer I've ever drank in my life, but pretty tasty. Might need to brush my teeth after I drink this too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Interesting here. Yeah, let's just remind everybody really fast. Here's what we're dealing with. There you go. American sour. If you know sours, RAR is going to be your brand of choice out of now.
They scored. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Here's their mascot, if you all didn't know. There you go, James. That's the RAR mascot.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, I just brought up the website, and all I can say, it's in Williston, Vermont. And all I can say is, holy shit, do they have a lot of products. I posted on the private chat, and it's huge. I've never seen so many products, and no info on the details of this, but it has a unique flavor. Windows update wants to update. Screw you, Windows. Not now. Goodbye. They want to boot me out of here and update my Windows 10 now.
No.
All
right. Let's try. Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Check it out, beer man. Let's do it that way.
Oh, cool. That works.
Yes.
All right. So this is your typical hazy IPA. Definitely. Let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
So I never went over any aromas, so let's go into the aromatics. Yeah, it's like you're just kind of like the lemon, grapefruit forward kind of dankness. There's a little grapefruit rind, slight tangerine. Yeah. Looking at it again, lemon hazy, can't see through it, just shadows, nice little head there, a little off-white, nice lacing hitting around the sides there. Just a pleasant looking hazy. Let's drink this. Cheers.
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 Again, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe.
Send you a gift to support this work.
Soft and smooth, man. It's soft, smooth mouthfeel. Body's medium. Carbonation's low. It just kind of it has a powdery texture on the tongue, but it throws up a real nice kind of a sweet, salty. Not so salty though, more of the sweet, but kind of a sweetness, I guess, to the top of the palate there, with all that I was mentioning, or a little tangerine, grapefruit rind, maybe a little orange rind as well mixed in there. Just your typical hazy. I'd almost want to push more Westy style hazy or something like that. It's not pushing a whole lot of like tropicals. It's more citrus forward. More. It doesn't have the pine or anything like that, but it does have just a nice citrus grapefruit, like I was saying, grapefruit orange, really nice. The finish is nice. It's goes down to pretty medium finish. It's just kind of your typical hazy IPA. We've done 20,000 of these over and over and over and over and over again, and they all start to kind of. I mean, some of them kind of differentiate. You know, some of them are different. Some of them have more earthies, more this, more that. But this is just your typical citrus bomb, danky kind of weird, funky, cool, like fucking IPA to drink. It's a very good, good hazy summer beer. Let's put it that way. A nice, drinkable, kind of wet at first and then dries off. Very nice though. Very drinkable beer. Yeah. Very good, actually, for what it is. It's more on the basic level in my head. I've had some things that are a little more advanced. This is more of your typical kind of, level-headed, freaking hazy IPA. Very nice. I like it. It's good.
Hazy IPA. All right.
Very good. Cheers.
Cheers. Sit back, relax, everybody. Come up with a beer rating, and we'll talk about shout-outs when we come back around to everybody. Let's go back to James with another. Yes, we're talking about New England IPAs.
Okay, mine, which looks very similar to Beer Man's, and it has a pleasant floral, citrusy flavor to the hops. But what I notice about this is has a creamy mouthfeel, like they use lactose, like it's what you would call a milkshake IPA at 8% alcohol. So that's what I like about this. It has a creamy milkshake flavor and mouthfeel. This is good. Yeah, this is definitely good. I mean, it's complicated. What can I say? I went to the website. It says the same thing. It's complicated. Double IPA. Doesn't say anything else about it. I tried clicking on it, but they do have a lot of products. Oh, you checked out their menu? They got a lot of product. Williston, Vermont, which probably a suburb of Burlington, which I guess is the capital, I'm assuming. The first, besides the floral and citrus flavor and aroma of the hops, yes, it's a lot like a milkshake IPA, but more creamy than the other milkshake IPAs that I ever had. It's like having a fine multi-grain San Francisco sourdough bread. It has that sourdough bread crackeriness, oyster cracker. I'm only kidding.
Nice.
Just had to throw that in. But no, it's good. I would definitely get it again.
There's a lot to that beer.
This has to be.
It says barley, wheat malt, flaked oats, hopped with Simcoe, Idaho 7 Chinook, flavors and aromas of ripe papaya, nectarines, orange zest, and dank cannabis.
Whoa.
Damn.
Nice.
50 IBUs on that sucker.
Holy crap. That sounds good.
Well, you know what? I'm giving this a great score. Thank you, Miscellaneous, for the detailed information.
I wanted to look it up because they didn't say anything on their website. Huh?
Well, I went down on, I don't know where else. Maybe there's
I checked it out on Untapped.
Hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, both Beer Man and Thrash have had that beer because I sent that one to them.
Wow.
Yeah, it's delicious.
and it's definitely complicated because I never heard of ingredients like that before. The Vanessa Kitty appears on the Michael Hilton show. I remember seeing her. She frequents it. So anyway, I like the Oxblood Forge in the background. Mr. Frauenfelder. I can see that too. And you and my friends' rock music enterprises are both booming and skyrocketing, which I'm happy about. But anyway, I give this.
Ooh, he's gonna.
I have to give this a 100% out of 100. As far as double IPAs go,
Damn.
I have to. After the information from Miscellaneous and after the flavor and the aroma, I have to say that. What does that say? Knockers? Who has big knockers? Not us. None of us have that.
Woo.
Anyway,
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ships Ahoy,
Cheers.
100%. Outstanding product.
Nice. Cheers. All right, let's go to Thrash Metal, or
Hi,
Thrash
everybody.
Life, as it's now rebranded as. From
I just got
Colorado.
home a little while ago. Eric hit me up on Facebook, so
Yeah.
get in here. I was like, okay, I'll be right there, bud. Anyway, you know this one.
I'd like Clamato.
Whoa. All right.
So I love these things, especially after working on the ranches, the barns that I work in. So I forget. I think these are like a 4.6, 4.2, somewhere about. But out of all of them, this is my favorite. I've had all the other versions of it, except I don't think I've had the mango one. But we'll pour it aggressively.
My ex from San Diego says Clamato is very good for the Rocky Mountain oysters. Very, very beneficial.
If you want to put it that way, sure.
Well, to be nice, you know.
Yeah. So if you haven't had this, I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't like it. I got a friend of mine. I let him try it one time, and he was like, "No, that's not for me." But they're very refreshing after being out in the heat and in the sun and all. It really quenches the thirst. I think better than just a regular adjunct lager. But
Yep.
It's very effervescent. No head because of the tomato that's in here and the lime juice and all that. At least like sediment line on there. But yeah, it's going for smell. The tomato, the lime, the clam juice, and the beer. It's just regular Bud Light. So cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I'm having issues. I keep touching stuff.
I'll have a few of these a week. I'll get home. Well, I'll be done. I'm on my way home and I'm going, you know what? Stop by liquor store. Gonna pick up a couple of these and go home, and you slug down one of them, and it just cools you off. I mean,
yeah,
one of those things. You guys know what I mean. It's when you drink it fast. I think it really cools you off on the collar where your blood going up to your brain after you've been sitting in 100-degree heat. But I like the taste of them. A lot of people don't. They're not bad. I like drinking these like in between homebrews as well, like I do PBRs and other things, because kind of cleanses the palate of the real richness of homebrew. Mm-hmm. Homebrew is just a meal in itself. All of those that have drank homebrew. Are we doing scores, or are you going to go around again?
We're going to come back around afterwards, after everyone else is done.
Recommend it. It's really good.
All right. Cheers.
But you have a dry heat in Colorado, a nice dry heat.
Oh, it's been, well, after it rains, it gets humid for the
Yeah.
next couple days. So, yeah, it's been pretty humid out there. I'm sweating bullets out there.
It's brutal.
Ronald Sutton is still waiting to come in at some point.
No way near what miscellaneous you East Coasters go through.
Yeah. Well, we do have a program at 9 with beer chugs. We're gonna do the what the ABE. So we shall try to not make it too long at the top of this hour. But here's what I'm drinking again this evening for everybody. I'm gonna do a review and then we'll get over to Ronald Sutton. That just came.
I'm gonna be a minute, man. Hold on, I'm gonna be a minute.
Sure.
That looks like the man bear pig from South Park.
Okay, I guess maybe, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we got from Proclamation Ale Company in Warwick, Rhode Island. This is their Square Wolves, a sour IPA with strawberries and basil, 6.5%. And their website says, let's see here, they're light and zesty, fresh and seasonal, and it's got strawberry compote and muddled basil, and it says, and it's got a refreshing bitterness backed by appropriately dry hopped strata. All right, so there you go. Been sipping on it for a little bit. There is where the head was. You can see the lacing. Nice looking beer. Just again, it just looks like your a stereotypical New England style IPA. It has those same notes as a New England IPA on the nose. It has the sweetness of strawberry and the fresh green herbal note of the basil. So let's go right into that flavor, shall we? Cheers.
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 That beer looks
Cheers, we shall.
It really looks good. Wow.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So what you're getting initially is the rush of. So how do I put this? You immediately know that you're in the New England style IPA territory with that creamy, smooth, velvety texture, mouthfeel. Hopefully, I think that's probably from white wheat malt. I would guess it could be flaked oats, and you're getting the pineapple and the grapefruit kind of notes, even peachy, I guess. And then all of a sudden, you're getting taken over by that sweet, not cloying, but just the sweetness of strawberry and a nice tartness, a very mouth puckering tartness that does not go into any super sour, super warhead, lemon head kind of note, but it's there, and there is a little bit of a lemony, vinny note, vinegary note, but it's so light, that aspect of the lemons and the vinegar is so light. It just has a giant tartness around the sides of the mouth, and when you swallow and finish the beer, what else? It's 6.5. It is a medium, straight up medium bodied beer. It is crisp and refreshing. It's definitely got a nice crispness without it being too harsh in carbonation. You get left with that herbal basil sensation. It's not too like green grass lawn clipping at all. But it's got it's nice on the top of the beer. And I would say it is a clean finishing beer. You're definitely getting remnants of tartness being left around, but it's not, again, nothing about the beer, to me at least, is cloying anyway. There's nothing that's off-putting. I think for said style, you read it like I did on the can, and you go, I'm intrigued by this, but I'm a little nervous if it's going to be a little too over the top, being an IPA plus sour. Those are very they can come across just in reading the beer style as it could be a powerhouse of one thing over the other and not mixing well. But this is perfectly okay. This mixes well. It gives you the hops and gives you that refreshment of sour beers for this time of the year. That's a good beer. So fairly happy. We'll get to the rating there. But let's go to Ronald. We'll go back to Ronald when he comes back.
Oh, Southern, where are you, world class beer?
There he
I'm
is.
here.
All right.
Getting a
I'm
bit.
here. Let me give a quick review over my notes. I got a Belgian Trappist quad.
Nice.
Belgian Trappist quad. There's only 7 Trappist breweries. 6 of them are in Belgium. 1's in the Netherlands.
One in
And
Massachusetts.
this one, I thought that like the legends of this beer would like date it back to like the 1500s or something. But the original monastery, excuse me, on them Trappist, I guess there's one in Massachusetts called Spencer.
Yep.
Not anymore. It's been detrapetized.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, they're
Oh.
trapezius.
They got rid of the monks.
atrophy.
Gotta trap them all.
Huh. But the property that this monastery's on, there's a legend about a widow that came along to get a drink out of the original water source, the well, and she lost her wedding ring, and she was like recently widowed, and she dropped the bucket down there. Well, when she brought the bucket up, there was a fish in there that had the ring in its mouth. So she said that's got to be some kind of sign, and she like donated all her money to build this monastery like back in the 1600s. But after they built, I don't know what happened, but where they brew their beer only dates back to 1840, and they didn't start brewing until like the 1850s when they got the farm up and running and were able to malt their barley and shit. But they make cheese there. And their Chimay cheese is like world renowned also because the byproducts of their beer, you know, what they malt and stuff with, they feed it to their cows, and the milk from the cows is what they make their cheese out of. All right, and they have to do it. They're non-profit, so all they do, they brew their beer just enough to meet their maintenance costs and everything like that, and everything else goes to their charities, you know. So that's pretty neat. Well, during World War II, the goddamn Nazis come in, and they like destroyed the brewery. You know, they assed it up, the Germans. And they had trouble when they come back into production in like 46, 47, something like that. The beer wasn't the same. Something went wrong. And here they found out that their yeast got some kind of disease. So their yeast wasn't no good no more. But then there was two monks that were skilled in chemistry, I guess. Yeah, chemistry. And they had to redevelop this yeast. So it wasn't, it was like in 56, it was only 1956 that this beer was introduced. And it was only as like a Christmas ale. Well, then it became so popular, I think it was in 1984 that they started mass producing it. But still, they could only, make so much money, so it limited their production. Well, they generate more revenue than any other Trappist brewery in the world. They generate more revenue. And it all goes to like charity and shit. It's the Catholic months because it is Catholic. But it's a 9% ABV. It's got 30 IBUs. All right. It's when they brew the beer in the vessel, after it's done doing its fermenting, they let it age for 2 weeks. All right. Then they ship it off the bottle. And then they what do? Condition. They condition it, add more sugar and more yeast to the bottles. And then they let that age another 3 weeks before they ship it. All right. And any Trappist any Trappist beer such as this, which by the way is a Chimay Grand. What is it? Grand Reserve? Yeah, Chimay.
The ones they make, I think.
Chimay Grand Reserve is the name on this beverage. Oh, let me get it in focus.
There you go.
All right, and they got a seal. There's this little tiny seal where my finger's at. It's hard to see. Little tiny seal. There it is. But that distinguishes it as a Trappist beer. Okay. On this bottle, it says beer on one side, or beer like in French, and then on the other side it says ale. I don't know if that's just because of the alcohol laws like in Texas and shit. I don't care less. But hey, man, I'm ready to get into this. So you guys, have any of you ever enjoyed this beverage?
I have. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Who's saying everybody? Oh yeah, so it's not new to you, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a young beer. It was like I say, from 19, what was it? 19, what the hell did I say? 1956. But it wasn't readily available till 1984.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like a goddamn Bud Light, you know?
So,
But anyhow, let's see.
when you first started
By the
smoking.
way, I have a lead cut glass. I have lead crystal cut glass. So I'm paying, good respect to this thing. But let's see. Wait.
Yeah,
There it is. Let me raise it up. Let me raise it up a little bit. It's got a nice 2-finger, khaki type head.
Oh, cool glass. Yeah, man.
The color, I got some sun around here a little bit.
There you go.
Not much. It's a little cloudy. We just got a thunderstorm.
But
It's like a mahogany. I'd say it's like a look of an acorn off of a red maple. An acorn off of red maple. That's the color you get. Woo! Wow. You pick up a lot of the malt, some caramel notes. I'm picking up fig. Yeah, some type of fig. I don't know. It's got an anise, plus it's got like an aged oak, but I guess they make an oak barrel now, but
yep.
This is good. They say they cellar this beer, let it age for a while. But anyhow, that's the appearance and everything. I'll come back with the taste and the score later, I guess. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
You are ready to go if you want to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, let me taste it.
Yep.
At least you didn't say caramel. You said caramel. I'm very happy.
Caramel?
Yeah, caramel. Caramel.
You said caramel. These people are annoying me with this caramel. What is caramel?
The smell from the figs. The smell from the figs you pick up in the taste. The alcohol, it's 9% alcohol. I don't really taste the alcohol other than the finish. When it goes down, it dries. It's a light to medium mouthfeel.
Yeah, you can chew on those things for a while, man. They're
it's not something you want to sit there. I wouldn't want to drink more than 2 of these at a time.
Yeah.
God damn, it's good. I mean, it's up there. It's a good product. Very, very well made. I mean, the yeast quality comes out. It's bottle aged. I haven't swished and poured yet. So after I give this little thing, before I give my score, I'll swish and pour. That sounds like an idea, huh? Here's to you. But cheers, everyone. I hope you guys brought good beers too.
Yeah, man.
Like I say, this is the chimney. It had me fooled, man. It had me taken in for a sucker because, like I say, I thought this shit was like old. I've been drinking those old Pilsner, man, and
yep.
I'm still on a quest for Budvar. I will find Budvar. If I gotta buy one of them goddamn tap systems from over there in England and shit to get that Budvar keg, I'll get it. I got around to it.
All right.
But anyhow, here's to the chat, man. Here's to everyone. What are you doing, Thomas Metal? What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Massachusetts Beer Review?
Damn. Here we go. We're got wow. We got 40-ounce beer drinking crew in the audience.
For Halloween.
Man, this stuff is good.
Here we go. All right. So here's the portion of our show where we get beer intoxicated. All right. Hams is better than that beer. Oh, Jeremy.
Ooh.
Checking out this.
Hey, don't get me wrong, brother. That's what I'm drinking right now. Don't get me wrong. I got hams all the time.
I think we converted you there, Ronald.
Nice last one.
I've always enjoyed good beer. That's why I like a hams.
What are you doing there?
I was cleaning out my ham.
Your hams. All right, people. I
got
got
beer there somewhere.
fun stuff. But Bumpy Road was drinking a hops a lot there from Boston's Finest Liquids. What's your final conclusion?
Well, first off, I have to say I had some time to do some research, and I have to take back what I said about there not being a tapestry anymore.
Tapestry.
I don't know where
Is that Vaughn? Excuse me, Bumpy.
Yeah.
Let me inject one thing. Is that Vaughn Trapp a Trappist?
That's the Sound of Music you're thinking of.
Literally the same family from the Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Von Trapp family is from the Sound of Music.
Yeah.
But they own a brewery up there in Massachusetts.
Vermont, yeah.
Vermont.
But they're
Vermont.
not a church.
Oh.
No church, just the name.
It didn't change.
Or a monastery, whatever they call it. But yeah, so I did. I don't know where I heard that from. That Spencer was no longer involved with the. They say tapestry because they say TAPP.
Okay, then.
A tapestry is what you hang on a wall.
Yeah.
A Trappist is a monk.
I was just reading it on something, so they must have misspelled. But okay,
a tapestry is like a wall hanging, like a carpet.
Somebody doesn't know how to write in New England Life magazine.
Oh my!
But apparently they still are. You know, they have monks and they even make jams and jellies and stuff too. So cool. The Lawson's Finest Liquids in the hop slot. I am going to land this one at a 92 out of 100.
Ooh,
it's still it's a decent like what I'm going to call a mid coast IPA. I've had West Coasts and stuff like that I've liked more with the malts coming through a bit more. But yeah, overall, the harshness of the hops is not bad. It's got some decent notes. So yeah, 92 out of 100. Can't go wrong if there's nothing but hams on the at the bar that you go to. It's a hams or hops a lot. I would definitely choose the hops a lot.
Whoa, fighting words.
Shout outs. The poll has ended. And
Grisette one?
Next Malty Monday is going to be the Belgian Dark Strong Ale.
Nice.
Oh,
shit, I should have saved this. I should have saved this.
Go get another one.
Son of a bitch.
Just go get another one.
I should have saved this.
You can find that anywhere. That's
Hello to Kevin Johnson and Jeremy.
So I'll leave.
You say you can find this anywhere. I didn't find it nowhere. It was a gift. It was $6 a bottle.
Yeah.
I'll make a video tomorrow, and I'll put in the link something from Bear Advocate that will give you a whole listing of breweries and their beers that fall under that style.
Awesome.
So help everybody out. Cheers.
Got mine.
Hops a lot is done.
All right.
He's been denighted.
Cool.
Ouch.
Let's go back to miscellaneous brew reviews. He's reviewing crazy beer, right?
All right, yeah. So for I really got no complaints for. Well, I do. I got one complaint on this, and that it's really not. It's not bringing the heat. Definitely get that tart cherry and that blueberry on the nose, And you get it right in front on the flavor, followed by that toasted marshmallow. And the only, like I said, the only thing I'm knocking this on is that habanero. It just doesn't have enough heat to it. You get a little tingle on the gums and on the tongue, but I wouldn't necessarily call it spicy. So at that note for RAR, I mean, look at all that puree and
Oh yeah,
Crazy, dude.
yeah. Your
Goopy.
glass looks like a Josh A's.
goopy thick beer.
Josh,
I'd score this it's a 96. It's good. I like the body on it. It's nice and thick. Like I said, these people putting these peppers in these beers, man. Where's the heat? Bring the heat. That's it. You're gonna put it in there.
Taking the seeds out.
yeah.
They're thinking
Most of the time when you do stuff like that, it comes from like the natural oil. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Get some
yeah,
seeds.
96. I've definitely had better beers from them, and I've had worse beers than this from them too. So, well, not worse, but just didn't score as high. So, yeah, RAR does it again. Pretty damn good beer. I wouldn't call it world class, but it's pretty damn good.
I'll have to make my pepper IPA that I make and send you one. Really like that one because it's got heat to it.
Nice.
Cheers, Eric.
Shout out. Just hit me up on Instagram. We got same handle, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Then the next couple days or so, there's going to be a examination of Prairie Artisan Ales, the Cherry Bomb. Anybody that can get their hands on that is more than welcome to join. Date isn't set exactly. We're going to give Alex another shot to go out and make a run and try and find it because the guy at the store misled him and gave him the wrong beer.
Oh no!
After he showed the guy the picture, said, "Hey, this is what I want," and the guy brought him the wrong shit. So,
Son of a bitch.
Alex.
Man,
I hate when that shit happens.
dude needs to get his sister on
Golly.
certification.
So, other than that, not right after this, but at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is going to be What's the ABV. I'll be over there. I'm sure some of the crew might end up over there as well. Regular rundown. Food Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Eggs, any kind of eggs with any kind of beer for Alex's Food Friday. Yeah. So, and then Sundays, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time AM. Bring a stout reporter to John and Ellie, a.k.a. Georgia Beer Reviews with Michael Kormaroff. Stout Sunday. It's always a good time. Cheers.
Yeah.
Too early.
Cheers, bro.
Too early.
Cheers.
Devil
Right,
Devil
The right time, just the right time, man. Stout with steak and eggs. Yeah, buddy.
Too early.
Chicken eggs, deviled eggs. It'll be
Yummy.
ecstasy that Friday.
Yeah, man.
Eggs.
All right, beer man.
Black IPA.
What do you
All
say?
right.
Beer man.
So hey, man, Citronelson Simcoe hops is used in this. Maybe some apricot, definitely pears coming through. It was a nice tangerine grapefruit kind of melody there, cantaloupe melon. Mix of salty sweet, wettish, dry finish. Nice. Alcohol wasn't present. Hops work well, and the overall flavors aroma worked very well. So I gave this a 93 out of 100. I kept it at a lower range A. I thought it was more of a generalized hazy IPA, and it tastes really good. So I still gave it an A. That's all that matters. I would buy it again. Yes, I would. If it was in a 4-pack, I would buy it again. 7.2, not bad. Not bad.
Cool.
So, yeah, Beer and Cheese is open table next week, 8 o'clock Eastern. Just bring whatever you want. Wednesday will be the last East. Happy. Bring any lager of choice. Just have your information ready about that lager, yeast that you're drinking, or that style. And we'll talk. I think lagers. I think that cuts it up pretty good, and then we'll go into adjunct beers after that for a month. So
You said any lager?
any lager will do. Any lager, American, European, however it be.
The beer, not the tree cutting people.
Not the law. We're not felling trees here.
Nope.
Yeah, no, any lager out there. So yeah, and then look out for any videos. Of course, I'm a weirdo. So, and lately I have not believed in editing videos, just getting weird and fun.
Dance.
Or you just
So
like
look
to
for
dance.
it. I just like to get crazy and dance and sing and talk African like clicks and all kinds of stuff. Like I do all kinds of weird shit. All right, so thank you, man. Cheers. Have a good night.
Yeah, more
Wherever
live.
you're from in this world.
All right, James P. Madonna. I'm drinking a
Yes, and Mr. Beerman, you have my sympathies as far as the heat wave that's going on in Oregon, and then
It's gone now.
oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Oh, but it's
Maybe
a nice
Portland.
dry heat. Yes, I'll be attending.
Sure.
I'll be attending Ronald Tirio.
a dry heat.
I let him have the name, the title, Fandango Friday, because he has the following. So I'll be attending Ronald Tirio's Fandango Friday on Friday, of course, and the theme is liqueurs, but you can bring a flavored hard liquor.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be sickeningly sweet. It doesn't have to be sweet liqueurs. It could be a flavored hard liquor. So
What is that? 40%? 40%?
It doesn't matter as long as it's flavored. It could be made from any damn thing, bunny leaves, dandelions, anything, any crabgrass, crab apples. As long as it's flavored and there's alcohol in it, you can bring it. And it's liqueurs, but when you drink a flavored whiskey, it has
Cream de mint. Cream de mint.
Cream de mint, like a schnapps, like Southern Comfort is not considered a liqueur, but
That's not whiskey.
it's sweet, so you can bring anything like that.
Don't consider that whiskey, no.
Yeah.
Amaretto.
Yep.
Half parts Amaretto and Crown Royal is a chocolate covered cherry. That shit'll get you fucked up.
Mr. Frauenfeld, I want to say something about the Trappist monks.
Yeah.
The problem with communicating with the Trappist monks is every time you talk to them, they go, I don't know, because of the trapezius muscles.
There was a monastery by where I live. Excellent deer hunting property. I mean, excellent deer hunting property. But those monks were swore to silence. Yeah, sometimes you'd bump into them in the woods and stuff. Yeah, they were swore to silence.
Oh, like
They were pretty neat. They were Franciscans.
Yeah.
Like the cone of silence on Get Smart. When hey Chief, I think it's time for the cone of silence. And the thing
They were really saying, "Don't kill my deer," but you had to read their sign language.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
The
Fuck
Trappist.
it. I kill any deer. They taste good. They taste good, buddy. You put them fuckers on a smoker and make jerky out of them. Fuck, I eat them all day long. I'd rather eat venison than beef.
I make 6 quarts of venison chili with habanero peppers from my garden. And
don't grind it though. Don't grind it. Chop it into little chunks like the size of your pinky. About the size of your pinky.
No, I didn't grind
it. Don't use ground meat.
Just not your pinky.
Chops. I mean, minced. Not minced. So little chunks, like you said.
Yeah, it's good shit, man. Good shit.
And
Texas chili. Texas chili. True Texas chili ain't got no beans in it. I watched Bumpy make his chili recipe. He had like 4 cans of beans in that pot of chili. I'm going, Jesus, what the hell is he doing?
Cans of beans.
I don't like beans in my chili. I don't like a lot of beans.
If I gotta use beans, I soak them dry.
Gotta have beans.
No, I don't use canned beans.
If I use them, I use pinto. If I make chili, I use pinto beans.
I do pinto and black bean with meat in it too.
Kidney beans.
Miscellaneous.
What did you rate your beer, James? I
We're
don't know.
gonna review chili.
No canned beans. No. It's got to be fresh beans or
fresh
dry.
beans. Yep.
It's got to be.
Show your beer, James. What are you drinking? Show the can. What do you got?
Rate the beer, too.
All right. I'm drinking Wizard Double IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. It's complicated. It really is. But miscellaneous. He he enlightened all of us as to the elaborate
He's the
ingredient
wizard.
of the wizard. He really did. And it really, I gave it 100% out of 100 because of the vast amount of ingredients in this product. And I was very impressed by the taste and the ingredients. And it has a really creamy milkshake IPA flavor. Extra.
Sounds good, James. What's your opinion of it? Let's hear your opinion. Here it comes. Here it is, the opinion.
All right, my opinion is it's outstanding, not just because of the ingredients, but the flavor and aroma. And my opinion is also all those people out there that just drink macro. You're low class. You're a bunch of peasants. You're peasants.
Hams, buddy, hams. Don't offend me. Don't go offending me.
I drink cheap beer sometimes.
Well, I like ham
I like smoked ham.
with cherry.
I like pickled pig's feet, sons of bitches. Pickled pig's feet in a bar with a cheap draft ain't nothing better.
I like ham with one M.
On a sticky
My
bar stool.
grandfather used to bring jars at home. Pickled pig's
Ham hock, pickled ham hocks, pickled pig's feet. Oh,
Pickled
man.
eggs. Oh, yeah.
That
All right.
gelatinous fat,
All right.
and it's so good.
Hey,
You
Oh,
know what's funny is I joined late, and it took so long to come back around. I'd finished this, and I'm back in the homebrew.
Nice. What's your thoughts on?
I'm saving some of this Chimay. I'm drinking hands right now. Drinking saving this Chimay
Hi,
for my
Trash.
last
How you
one.
doing?
Cheers.
I did a swish and pour. Though.
How'd that work?
Bud Light Chilada, it's a 4.2. That's what I thought. 151 calories per 12 ounce. I think these are 16ers, so a little
That
bit
ain't too
more.
bad.
15.6 carbs, 0 fat. Let's see. Hey, it's got protein in it. Because brewing's a natural process, values are approximate and may vary slightly. The refreshing taste of Bud Light with the richness of Clamato tomato cocktail. This distinctive blend delivers a flavor that refreshes. To best enjoy, gently rotate the chilled can once before pouring, then pour over ice into a traditional goblet-style glass and garnish with a slice of lime. Fuck that.
You forgot the ice. You forgot the ice.
Oh no! I just turned this thing 3 or 4 times, crack her open, and just suck down this whole thing at once.
Wow.
And it's only 4.2, so it's. I mean, drunken one 7% is fucking sessionable. I mean,
Yeah.
this one's massive sessionable.
All
So
right.
anyway, I got the homebrew out. This is the Papazia IPA that I made in honor of one of the new ponies that was made. The mama's name is Poppy, and the filly's name is Zia. And I made this.
Yeah, that's that painted
100%.
one, isn't it? Z is the painted pony.
Yep. Well, she's the painted pony. Yeah. So this one's really good. I've already gone through 5 gallons of this. I'm probably a gallon into this one. This 5 gallons. So yeah, it's drinking pretty good.
Nice.
So for the Bud Light Chilada, for the Chilada line, for a scoring, that's one of the top ones of it. I'll give it a 95 for the Chiladas that are out there. The other ones they come in too short for it. Some of them are high B, some of them are just getting into the A's, but this is the one that's a definite win for my palate. Love it. If you never had it, try it. They changed the can art on it. It used to be a different can art, but I couldn't find it for a long time. I was like, where the fuck did it go? And I searched it. Oh, they fucking changed the can art on it. So
Yeah.
Hey,
enjoy.
Thrash.
Yeah.
I'm into bird hunting.
Okay.
And if you take that painted pony and train him for steady to shot, to follow a bird dog through the field, that friggin' that horse will be worth in tens of thousands of dollars.
Right.
The thing is the bird hunting here in Colorado, you have to go. Usually, all the bird hunters have to go far east to do that.
Yeah, but it's public land. Most of it's public land.
We have a lot of bear hunting, a lot of deer hunting. You know, all the big gamers. You know, the elk hunting and all that. Usually in my area, so a lot of the horses that are made, they're usually Horsers are made for cutting cows mostly, and going on the bear hunt and hunting deer.
Pack
mostly.
horse, like pack horses.
Yeah. Well, no, riding horses up in the
Yeah.
hill.
I hunt Tweety bird.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a mixture of both.
So
But
what
that bird hunting behind horses, or bird hunting on horseback is a gentleman's game. That's a really nice experience.
Well, you have to scream tally ho.
You have to scream really
That's
loud.
fox hunting. That's for fox.
That's fine.
Well,
That's
they do the fox hunting here as well.
I can shoot a gun pretty good. I never shot a gun.
Since
off
they
a
don't
horse,
have many
though.
foxes on the plains, they do coyote hunts. So
Yeah, coyotes are big. They're bad, man. Coyotes are bad.
What about wild boar, feral hogs down
Oh.
south?
they're not that far north.
You should look at the videos of wild boar hunting, like over in Ukraine and Bullets and shit like that. It's crazy.
From a helicopter.
Oh, they do that. But these other ones, no, they just put them in stands and drive them with dogs. And most of the dogs are like pit bull breeds, pit bulls.
Down here we use blackmouth curs.
Yeah, Black Mountain curs. Curs are really. My buddy has a cur that he trains for squirrel hunting.
Ron, did you score yet or no?
No, let me finish this. Yeah, let me finish this
Yeah, 'cause
review.
we're almost out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me up on the big screen. But anyhow, I switched in four, and some of the ewes came out. It got a little bit of hazy. It had a better head, but now it died down. Let me see if it changed the taste.
That spinning wheel spin.
It gave, you know what? When I switched and poured, it gave it a more like wine taste,
Excellent.
like almost picking up some grapes. You know, it gave it a more winey taste.
I use a blowgun.
I mean, that's an excellent beer. I would score this beer an A+, like 105.
Wow.
I mean, that's the highest score I've ever given. Yeah, it's like 105. But the price brings it down because $6 a bottle is a tight bite to crunch. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well get the
But,
6.
I mean, to impress somebody and keep this in the fridge for a guest or something, I mean, you couldn't do much better. I had another beer similar to this, but it wasn't considered a Trappist ale. I don't know why, but it was at Gimbergarten. The Rise of the Phoenix, Gimbergarten. You look at the history of that beer, and that beer was awesome. And it's a lot older than this. But it's the same basic style, same basic taste. I mean, you can sit down and contemplate fucking Socrates with this stuff, you know?
All right. Cheers, Ronald.
I remember my kindergarten teacher.
I'm finished with it. Yeah, my final score is, I'm going to give it a 101.
All right.
101. Very, 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 very recommended to buy 6-pack. Yes, anything. If you can find it,
It's a 4-pack.
put it in your shopping cart.
Kindergarten. Remember your kindergarten.
Cheers, man. All right. I brought a good one for you, didn't I? Didn't I bring a good one for you? Yeah.
That's
I
a
got
Chimay Blue Label.
Yes, sir. I got to get licked.
All right. So let's go. Let's finish off with Thomas Metal 75 again. Nice, James. We're doing the Swear Wolves from Proclamation Ale Company, Warwick, Rhode Island. Sour IPA, strawberries and Isle. I'm going to give that beer a 93 out of 100. I think it's got a really great style, hoppy flavors, and the tart strawberry and the tartness of the sour beer. And that basil's really interesting, how it kind of gives it this fresh kind of herbal quality. It really plays nicely with the medium body and the body style, having that a velvety, smooth texture. It really kind of helps it lift all the flavors off the palate, I thought. The strawberry wasn't too much of a sweet flavor. It wasn't cloying. It was just a nice addition with the tartness. It played really well with that. If this is your bag, you really do like sour ales, you'll like it, no problem. It doesn't cut its head off in souring, but it's a really nice addition to the
Really? You can walk around in the woods.
flavors. So yeah, 93 out of 100 is what I'm going to give this beer.
That's used to call his name.
The shout out at the end of this one on we're going to do next Wednesday, that's July 14th, and we will do another edition of Wildcard Wednesday. And so other than that, a lot of us are going to go and stop over at Beer Chugs for what the ABV in another 14 minutes. So go to the Beer Chug channel of YouTube and check that thing out. Definitely. And before I leave,
Solid day. Thank you for having us on, man. It's been a pleasure.
Here's
Really is. Thanks for doing this.
I say subscribe to everybody here. We basically all have channels, or we're all on channels that you should subscribe to. And here's my email address. It's right down there now. Subscribe, PayPal. All donations will go towards beer reviewing material. Yeah. And if you have a beer you want me to review, put it in the message. I'll try to find it. But until that time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. And we will definitely see you soon.
So.
Mr. Ron.